Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 1 million in funded journey. This is week 8, and this is my outlook, and I'm going to be showing you guys what pairs I am interested in for this week that can potentially give us some entries. Now, to start off the week, we already have two pairs basically ready to enter, and it is these two GBP JPY and USD SGD. Now, I am currently in the middle of back testing a strategy that I have came up with, yeah, and I'm just kind of messing around with it, so I might start applying. I'm already kind of applying. I'm not entering any trades. I'm just like applying it, forward testing and back testing at the same time. And I'll let you guys know how well it works and how good it is. And then if it works, you guys will obviously know because I'm gonna start passing some damn fundeds, which is about time. But I've usually just been following this other strategy that someone else created just kind of blindly and assuming that it's just going to work one day and after a while you eventually wake up and you're like, hold on, it's kind of stupid, because like the markets evolve and change and adapt every single day, so why shouldn't my strategy do the same? I'm just going to get stuck in the past, of course, and that's kind of the failure, the downfall of that strategy. It was just not evolving. It was just very rules based. You don't want to break your rules, you don't want to change them or mess with them. And I'm like, probably not a very good idea. Because as soon as Trump got into office, everything changed. The whole market acts totally different now, and the strategy doesn't work at all. Like, yeah. So I'm messing around with new things. It's been have I have everything written down and all the trades taken and all that. I'm taking it very seriously, kind of like a lab test or like some sort of science project or whatever. And I'll definitely let you guys know on what I figure out. But I'm definitely getting more into indicators and understanding how liquidity and all that stuff works. Either way, let's get right into the breakdown. Sorry for going off topic right there. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up of what's going on. And our first pair is GBP JPY. We are bullish right now at the higher high. Daily shifted bearish. We pulled back to this area of interest, so I believe we're going to continue heading down. 4 hours bearish on the pullback, and I'm just looking for my entry after that. USD SGD lower low, daily shift was bearish, pulled back to this area of interest, and 4 hours bearish on the pullback, and I was looking for my entry on the lower time frames. For our other pairs, which just need one confirmation, we have USD and OK, weekly's at the lower low, kind of on the pullback. Daily just shifted bullish, so I'm just waiting for a little, sorry, I'm waiting for a little daily wick pullback to enter. And 4 hour, I'm just waiting for a 4 hour pullback to look for my entry. GBP CAD, ignore this is my back testing and all that stuff. GBP CAD weekly is bullish, daily bearish, pulled back to this area of interest, and 4 hour, I'm just waiting for a higher high and a shift to look for my entry. USD PLN, let me change this. Weekly lower low indecision, daily bearish, pulled back to this area of interest. 4 hour shifted bearish, I'm just waiting for a pullback. USD MXN, weekly is bearish on the pullback, so is the daily. 4 hour, I'm just waiting for a shift of structure. GBP USD, weekly's at the higher high, we have a few indecisions, kind of just been consolidating there. Daily shifted bearish, pulled back to the area of interest, and just need a 4 hour to shift to look for my entry. I'm going to go over what pairs could potentially play out tomorrow. And we have Euro NZD. Weekly is bullish. We are kind of within internal structure. However, the daily got a nice clean breakout. And if we do retest this whole consolidation zone, pull back and retest it, I'm going to be very interested in taking the buys. USD CAD, lower low, we're bearish. So I count this as a lower low. I don't count this weekly on the pullback yet because the daily did just shift. So I'm just going to wait for daily pullback to look to buy. USD SEK just shifted bullish. Daily as well just shifted. I just need to wait for a daily pullback to buy. Euro CAD, we're at the higher high. I'm just waiting for a little daily pullback to buy. And then for this week, we have two pairs that could play out still. Not tomorrow though. CHF JPY weekly's at the higher high. I need daily to shift and a pullback. Hold on, this should actually be on here because this can technically happen in one day if we just get one aggressive candle close down here. And we have Euro HKD higher high indecision. Now this one we need a higher high first, which is one daily candle close up here, and then we need a low, which is another one. So it technically takes 2 days minimal for this to happen, if it happens, of course. And yeah, those are the pairs I'm interested in for this week. I appreciate all of you for watching, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.